Finish him!
What's going on, guys? Love Smash back with an all-new video for you guys today. Yet another Mortal Kombat X topic video. And today's topic, I'm going to be giving my thoughts and theories and discussing who I think the big bad could be in MKX. The big bad, the big boss, the final boss, whatever you guys want to call it. And I've been working on this video for a while, but with all the stuff that's been popping up with MKX, with the tweets and the reveal trailers and live streams, I've been doing videos about them. So I've been sitting with this video for a while, and I had to keep updating it because we got so much new info that could possibly hint towards the big bad. So I finally wanted to get it out for you guys today. So I want to go through a few characters, give you guys my thoughts and theories of why they may or may not be the big bad, and we'll go from there. But first I want to go back to an interview in June where Ed Boon discussed the big bad.
Is there any information you can provide us to who the big bad is here for Mortal Kombat X? Who the big bad? The big bad is. We know who it is, but we're not at the point to be able to reveal it. It's going to be a fun surprise returning character. Okay. But so people won't. Not a lot of people will see it coming, but there's a lot of surprises in store.
So as you heard Ed Boon say, it's going to be a fun and surprising returning character that a lot of fans may not see coming. So without further ado, we got a lot to cover, so let's dive right in. And by the way, these are not ranked in any particular order. So let's start off with the first pick with the fallen elder god, Shinnok. Now there's no doubt that not only Shinnok is a very powerful character, he's also very popular and highly requested for MKX. And he is no stranger to being the final boss going back to MK4 where he was. But would he really be a surprising returning character? Well, not really, considering the ending of MK9 story mode, where Shinnok states that soon he'll be free and Outworld and Earthrealm will be his and Quan Chi's for the taking. And based on that, a lot of fans have speculated that Shinnok was indeed going to be the big bad. But some new information has popped up via the Mortal Kombat X comic book, where it states, even after defeating the evil Shao Kahn, humanity was not safe. A fallen elder god named Shinnok rose to lead the undead armies of Netherrealm against us in a war that nearly destroyed Earthrealm. Against all odds, Raiden and his champions prevailed, Shinnok was imprisoned, and his undead army was driven back to the Netherrealm. So does him not being a surprising character and that excerpt from the comic deconfirm Shinnok 100% to be playable or the big bad in MKX? Of course not, but it brings up a very interesting question now. Will Shinnok be able to escape and become free again? We're just going to have to wait and see. But I definitely think we'll see Shinnok in the story mode at the very least, since Ed Boon said the story is going to jump around after MK9, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25 years. So I think at the very least we'll see him in the story. Will we get to see him playable? I guess we're just going to have to wait and see. I certainly hope so, though. Now moving on to my second pick with the Mortal Kombat champion himself, Liu Kang. And a lot of fans have come up with theories of what's going to happen to Liu Kang in Mortal Kombat X. Some of it stems back to the story mode of Mortal Kombat 9, which I'm sure you guys already knew what happens. Liu Kang is electrocuted by Raiden, and Liu Kang possibly died. Now, we never got an official confirmation if Liu Kang did in fact die there when Raiden electrocuted him, or if he just passed out and went unconscious. However, even if he did die in MK9, he wasn't going to stay dead. The team learned not to kill Liu Kang off again like they did in Deadly Alliance. So a lot of theories have popped up. One theory is that Liu Kang did die in MK9, and he was brought back either by Quan Chi or Shinnok, and they twisted his mind and he became evil. Now, another theory that's popular, it goes back to Liu Kang's ending and Shang Tsung's ending from MK9. In Liu Kang's ending, it states that he faced off against Raiden in a one-on-one Mortal Kombat match, which he ended up winning, and he was granted not only status of God, but he also became the new protector of Earthrealm. In Shang Tsung's ending, it states yet again he became a god. However, he was corrupted by evil and eventually became a tyrant. So both sound very interesting, and it's brought up a huge debate with fans about canon and non-canon endings, but we're not going to get into that. I want to talk about the Living Tower, and there's a character in there that looks very similar to Liu Kang. I pointed out, as you can see, he's wearing the red headband. His pose he's doing matches Liu Kang's victory pose from MK2, and other fans have seen his clothing that matches his clothing that he was wearing as a god. Now, that photo of the Living Tower is not 100% confirmed to be Liu Kang, but I do think it is, and I do think we're definitely going to see him in the game. I've always said that. Now, will he be a god? Well, that would be something really cool and interesting to see that I would definitely enjoy and think would be cool to the story. Being the big bad, though, like, part of me doesn't want to see him as the big bad because he's always been the good guy in Mortal Kombat, but the other part of me is like, that would definitely be surprising, pretty cool, and a lot of fans may not see that coming. So I'm kind of torn here, but either way, I think we're going to see Liu Kang in the game, whether he's a good guy or a bad guy, or a god or not. Still pushing for Liu Kang. And I'm really hoping NetherRealm and Ed Boon do reveal him soon. Now moving on to my next pick with Reiko, and I wanted to give you guys a little backstory about Reiko in case you guys were unfamiliar with him.
Reiko has served as general to both Shao Kahn and Shinnok. He also served for a time as a member of the Brotherhood of Shadow. His skill in battle is legendary, though little else is known about this mysterious warrior.
Reiko is the general of Shao Kahn's armies. Reiko was given that position because of his ruthlessness. Shao Kahn likes that in his enforcers.
So, Reiko actually has a rich backstory. He served Shao Kahn, he was a member of the Brotherhood of Shadow, he's brutal, he's violent, he's ruthless, he's got legendary skill in battle. Sounds like the makings of a big bad to me, and if you guys have been reading the Mortal Kombat X comic, you find out that he served alongside Kotal Kahn, and he sides with Mileena. Now, a lot of people have been speculating that he could possibly be the big bad in MKX, and it all stems back from his ending in MK4, where he ends up putting on Shao Kahn's helmet. And this isn't the only time this was referenced. If you guys played Mortal Kombat Armageddon, one of Reiko's moves shows him wearing Shao Kahn's helmet. Even his ending states that he claims Shao Kahn's helmet. So this has led a lot of fans to suspect that Reiko could be taking over as the final boss and replacing Shao Kahn as the big bad. So Reiko would definitely be a surprising pick. And like I said, if you guys have not been reading the comic, be sure to check it out, because Reiko has been featured in the past few issues, so maybe we could possibly get some hints about him being the big bad in the next issue or two. So guys, those are my 3 picks right now, and I feel really safe with those 3 picks. However, I want to talk about one wild card pick that I've been personally thinking about for a while now. And my wild card pick for the big bad is Rain. Now you guys are probably thinking, why out of all the possible Mortal Kombat characters would you choose Rain as a possible final boss? Well, I was very intrigued by Rain's story. Now, if you guys did not know, not only is Rain evil, he's also the Prince of Edenia, and Rain is also half god. His dad is Argos, and his brothers are Taven and Dagon. Now, I was very intrigued by Rain's story in MK9, where it states not only was Rain an exceptional fighter, but he led the resistance of Edenia. And then he got infuriated and turned against his own people, turned them over to Shao Kahn because Shao Kahn promised him his own army. Rain is just very power hungry. He doesn't care how he gets it, he just wants it. And in his ending, it states that he was going to use that army to try to take over all the realms, which sounds like a lot of the big bads that we've seen in Mortal Kombat. They just want power, they want to rule, that's it. So that's why I kind of see Rain as a possibility for the big bad. Now everyone thinks it has to be like this giant hulking character like Shao Kahn and Mutaro, but we've had other bosses that weren't like that, like in MK4 with Shinnok, in Deadly Alliance with Quan Chi and Shang Tsung. They just have to be characters with great power, which I think Rain does possess, being half god, evil, power hungry. It sounds like a big bad to me. And it would definitely be a surprising pick. I don't think anyone out there would really suspect Rain. And another reason I say that is because Ed Boon has been hinting at Rain a lot on Twitter. So maybe he's trying to tell us something more than meets the eye. So here are just some of the tweets I want to share with you guys. One fan tweeted Ed Boon asking, so how much of a chance does Rain have for coming back? And Ed Boon said, Marshall to the Mathers. Now there's a few ways you could look at this. The first one being that Eminem has a song Without Me, which would deconfirm Rain, or that Without Me, the lyrics are Guess Who's Back, Back Again, or the fact that Eminem has a song called Rain Man. Another example, Ed Boon tweeted, I only want to see you laughing in the purple Batgirl, which is a reference to Prince's song Purple Rain, where the lyrics are, I only want to see you laughing in the purple rain. Even the photo Ed Boon tweeted is a reference to Prince's album Purple Rain. Another example, a fan asked Ed Boon to release a character, and he said, go crazy, punch a higher floor, which is a reference to Prince's song Let's Go Crazy. And finally, a tweet from Ed Boon said, did it make your day talking about Oreos? And Ed Boon said, yes. It put a tremor on my rainy day and cleared away all the smoke. So those are some of the reasons why I think Rain could possibly not only be in the game, but maybe be the final boss. And I know a lot of you guys are thinking and probably saying Rain has already been deconfirmed. However, Ed Boon deconfirmed Rain as DLC. He never deconfirmed him as being part of the main roster. So I think he still has a pretty good shot to make it in, and you guys are probably saying to yourselves, wow, you must really be a huge Rain fan. You did all the research. I'm not a giant Rain fan. I do think he's cool though, but I was very intrigued by his story. I mean, if he's in the game, great. If he's not, that's okay too. But this is something I was just thinking about, and I was like, you know what? Maybe there's something to this. I don't know. I figured I'd share it in a video, and that's what I do. I speculate. I come up with thoughts and ideas. I share them with you guys, try to make conclusions, and that's what I do. So let me know what you guys think in the comments. Do you think it will end up being one of these 4 characters? Or do you think it could possibly be another character? Be sure to share your thoughts. And I want to bring up a tweet. Somebody asked Sean Hemrick, by the way, not asking on a date or anything, but are we going to find out the final boss before release? And Sean Hemrick replied by saying, I don't think that's even been 100% decided yet. So that's strange, because Ed Boon stated in that interview they knew who it was going to be. Unless Sean Hemrick was referring to when they were going to actually release the info of who the final boss was going to be. Maybe they haven't decided on that yet to release it before or after the game comes out. And the last thing I just want to ask you guys, what do you think about Goro? Do you think Goro is going to end up returning as the sub-boss like he was in MK9? I kind of think he will, but let me know what you guys think. But anyway, guys, that is the video for today. And like always, guys, greatly appreciate if you guys would like, comment, and subscribe. And especially if you guys are fighting game fans and you want the latest news and speculation on games like Mortal Kombat, Super Smash Bros., Pokken Tournament, and Street Fighter, make sure to hit that subscribe button. And you guys can follow me on Twitter. The link will be in the comments and description, along with all my other Mortal Kombat X videos. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys soon with a brand new video.